Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of degen News, okay? It is a Real match day, okay? So we're going to run down the game tonight after I, you know, go on a little tirade here, okay? You know what pisses me off? I hate when fucking girls go on about all this, oh, small dick energy, big dick energy. Are you fucking serious, bro? You know what's insane? If I said something like loose pussy energy, I get in trouble. But meanwhile, right? Because small dick energy is usually, usually one of two things. One, the man has an undesirable trait, or two, he just has standards, that the woman can't meet. So, so they're like, oh, he just has small dick energy. He must be gay. Like, what the fuck are you on about? No, he just doesn't like you. Right? And I don't know, to some female minds, it's like fucking absurd to not like them, right? Personally, okay. Personally, I've never been told I have small dick energy. Mostly because I don't really give a shit what some random I don't like thinks about me, okay? But I'm gonna start using that as a term. Loose pussy energy. Yeah, you have tight or loose energy. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm gonna start saying, bro. Because that shit's funny, bro. That shit's funny, right? I don't know. I also don't know what it is about these women trying to say, oh, men's lives are actually easier, right? Because like my girlfriend went on a tirade about this, and I told her no. Sorry to burst your bubble there, honey. It's not easier, right? Life is hard, no matter what gender you are, okay? And realistically, neither gender has it easier, but it's not easier to be a man. It's not harder to be a woman, and it's not harder to be a man. They're like equal in fucking everything. I don't know why feminists are trying to say, oh, actually, we're not equal yet. Yes, we are. What rights do you have that I don't? Or rather, what rights do I have that you don't? Tell me that. Doesn't make any sense. Right? And then there'll be those people who are like, um, women hold more value because they birth life on their own. No, not on their own. Fucking idiot. Yeah, you guys piss me off, honestly. All the left wing people piss me off because they have no logic. They're fucking stupid. Literally, they're stupid. Okay, as well as the far right people. Okay, you guys are dumb too because you're just as indoctrinated as they are. All right, really, if you're right in the middle, straight and narrow, you have the clearest mind because you don't have your mind like fogged by fucking political ideology, right? You have the clearest, most sound reasoning of the fucking two sides if you're straight in the middle. Personally, I'm in the middle. I will never vote in an election. Never, ever, ever. Okay? Even though it is my civic duty, I'll never fucking vote in an election. Never. No way. Okay. But anyway, let's run down tonight's game. Okay. Real Salt Lake ended up losing on Saturday night against San Luis in penalties. Okay. But they're not out of the Leagues Cup. Really, they might be out of the Leagues Cup. It depends on the other results. Okay, they're probably out though. Okay, Quetaro is the team we're playing tonight, and this Mexican team is shit. They've lost twice, straight out lost twice. So we hopefully, okay, hopefully cross your fingers, knock on wood, okay. Hopefully we win. Okay, hopefully. Because I don't know about this Real team. Okay, we should have our new strikers playing tonight. We got another striker just today. Okay. I think we should be set for the rest of the season. And maybe the next season as well. As long as Luna and Gozo don't leave. Okay. Really, I think my starting 11 tonight would be Russell up front to start the first half, okay? Because you need a goal. If you score first, you're gonna win most of the time, right? So we need Russell up top. Gozo in behind, okay? Followed by Ruiz, okay? Hold on here. Hold on here. Here we go. Okay. Hold on here a minute. There we go. Okay. So here is my starting lineup. Okay. Johnny Russell up front as the 10. Okay. Okay, let's actually start. Let's start from the bottom. Okay, let's start from the bottom. Rafa Cabral in goal, obviously. Okay. And then on the left, Justin Glad. On the right, Catranis. Central back, Brian Vera. Give me a second here, alright? I don't think he's gonna do the same tactics. At least I really hope he doesn't. Okay. I really hope he doesn't. Okay, but I would start the same people. Except I wouldn't start Agata up top because, Agata is dog shit. He cannot fucking finish the ball. He cannot finish it. Okay? But I would, like on the left, Justin Glad on the right. Catranis. And then central back, Vera and Hidalgo. And then Emeka and Ellie in the center. Alheida on the left. Ruiz on the right. Okay, that's 6, 7, 7. And then I would want Luna on the wing, low key. Diogo right here. That's not Diogo Gonzalez. That would be Agata. Diogo Gonzalez plays on the right. Right? And then I'd have Johnny Russell start up top. That's my starting lineup, okay? And then substitutions, I would want literally anybody else except maybe I'd put in Puyol after Johnny Russell because low key, Willie got his dog shit, okay? If you've ever seen a Real game, which I suggest you watch, okay, and you want to see an example of how not to finish then yeah, that's a perfect example. Okay, but I like this lineup. Okay, maybe these guys a little bit wider, maybe you a little bit deeper. I like that lineup. But it's not 11. You know why? Because I would have two strikers. Pablo Mastroeni doesn't run two strikers, but I would have two strikers. I'd have the 10 and 11 here, and then the 9 back here. Right, and I really wouldn't run. Oh wait, no, that's 12 people. That's 12 people on the pitch. I honestly wouldn't run a central attacking midfielder. I wouldn't run somebody like that. I would run like this. Boom. 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 That's what I would run personally. I don't understand the people who fucking run 5 defenders. You don't need 5 defenders. Personally, I wouldn't even run 3. I wouldn't even run 4 defenders. I'd run 5 or 3 defenders, so that way I can always have a central defensive or a central attacking midfielder, right? Because this person that floats is usually the most valuable, right? Because they can cover all kinds of ground on the pitch, and they can attack, and then they can help an attack, and they can give service into the box from this or this angle. This here, this central midfielder is very important. Okay, obviously the striker is very important because they go up, but you have 2 people always next to each other in the box. Okay, so there's never a case where somebody's on the drive and there's nobody to help in the box or even remotely near the box. So he has to dribble all around to try to get it in the box and a proper shot on goal, which is no. Nobody's going to do that. Unless you're Neymar, you don't do that on the regular. So that's why I like having two offense, because then you can have somebody go for the ball, somebody make a run, good pass up, and then it's a goal, right? Or even, let's say you're in defense. You're in defense, right? And fucking strikers are up here because they don't actually crash down on defense. Somebody swipes the ball and it's lofted over the top, like so, to Luna, right? Because they love doing that. You have 3 people now on the run instead of 2, right? And unless they have 4 defensemen, then they're run pretty thin. Okay, that allows Luna to move this ball. Okay, and then it allows somebody to find space. And when somebody finds space, it's easy as cross the ball and head it in, because the professional football players. See, what I don't understand about Pablo Mastroeni is he loves defense. Like, I'm sorry, but the best defense is offense. Truthfully, the best defense is offense. Especially in football, okay? If you can score 4 goals a game, nobody's gonna fucking beat you. Nobody's scoring 3 to 4 goals a game, okay? I'm gonna say that. Nobody's doing that. But if you have the potential to score that much, nobody's gonna beat you. If you can always score, then what is the downside? Right? If you can always score, then you don't really need defense, right? Because you can always one-up the opponent. Personally, that's my philosophy, right? I love, good football, good attacking football. because that's what wins trophies. Okay, you can have the best defense, but you know how many points you're gonna rack up. Okay, let's say it's a 3-4 game table. Okay, you're gonna rack up 4 points. You know why? Because you're gonna draw every fucking match. Nobody likes drawing. Okay, you win or you lose. Okay, but my team would never lose because if you construct the proper team around the proper philosophy, that's what makes good teams. Okay, but yeah, that would be my starting lineup, but that's probably not the starting lineup. Probably the starting lineup is Agata up top. Okay, Hidalgo and Vera on the back. And then Ojeda here. Ruiz there. No, Ruiz here. And Nelly here. Right? This diamond that he loves so fucking much, even though it's not really that. Even though it's not really all that great. Right? And then he has his 10 Gonzalez on the right, and he has his 8 on the left. That is fucking Pablo Mastroeni starting lineup. Okay, I don't like Agata. I think he's horrible in attack, and he cannot hold up the ball, nor can he service the ball. He cannot do fucking anything. Okay, he can't even defend. Well, he doesn't need to defend. He's a fucking striker. Okay, the main thing strikers do, Willie Agata cannot do. Okay, I would not start Willie Agata. I would start Johnny Russell, Jesus Perez. I would even start motherfucking Xavier Gozo on top. Okay. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure Gozo would play here. Right? To form a pure diamond. Willie would go on top. Vera would stay back. And Gozo would play here. Right? I'm pretty sure that's the starting lineup. Okay, I personally don't like it. But then again, I'm not a manager for Real. Okay, so what the fuck do I know? Right, but I think we win tonight. Hopefully we win tonight, okay? I'll let you know tomorrow. Okay? Maybe I'll record some stuff, and post a vlog. Maybe. Okay, if you want to see that. But yeah. My score prediction tonight is 2-0. Okay, because our team does not score a lot, but neither does this team. Okay? They allow a lot of goals, actually. So I predict 2 to 3-0. Okay? Okay. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. All right. See you later. Wear your condom. Wear your seatbelt. Okay. Yeah. That's going to be it. See ya.